Yeah, very good morning to everyone. Yeah, today I'm going to discuss Capgemini Test-1. So actually you don't have aptitude section in Capgemini, but we have included aptitude section in Capgemini so that it can be helpful for the DXC examination. Okay. Yeah, see the first question. So what is the value of I power 31? So we know that I square is nothing but -1. Here given value is I to the power of 34. So it can be written as I square whole to the power of 17. So we know that a to the power of m into whole to the power of n is equal to a to the power of mn. So similarly, I to the power of 34 can be written as so I square whole to the power of 17 because we know that I square is nothing but -1. Okay. So I square is equal to -1. Substitute here -1 and whole to the power of 17. Okay. So -1 power odd. So odd is always okay. Take a small value. So -2 whole square, it means so -2 into -2 that is equal to how much? 4. Suppose -2 whole to the power of 3 will be there. So what happened? So -2 into -2 into -2 again you will get the -8 because so minus minus get cancelled. So again one minus will be there. So 2 into 2 into 2 -8. It means minus whole to the power of even you will get the positive and minus whole to the power of odd you will get the negative sign. So minus whole to the power of 17. It means it is a odd number. So you will get the -1. So answer for this question, option A. Okay. Yes. Next question. Yeah. So this question related to time and work. Ronald and Ellen are working on an assignment. So Ronald takes 6 hours to type 32 pages on a computer. Okay. So while Ellen takes 5 hours type 40 pages. So how much time will they take working together on two different computers to type an assignment of 110 pages? If both are working together, so to type 110 pages, so what is the time required they're asking? So what is the given data here? So Ronald takes 6 hours to type 32 pages. Okay. So number of pages typed by Ronald in 1 hour is equal to, I'm calculating 1 hour. So 1 hour is equal to, so 32 by 6. So 32 by 6 means how much? 2 3 times and 2 16 times. So 16 by 3. 1 hour 16 by 3 pages. And similarly, Ellen takes 5 hours so to type 40 pages. And number of pages typed by Ellen in 1 hour. I'm calculating 1 hour. So 40 by 5. So that is equal to 8 pages per hour. So Ronaldo type 16 by 3 pages per hour and Ellen types 8 pages per hour. So number of pages typed by both in 1 hour. Because if they work together, what is the time required to type the 110 pages? So if they work together, so 1 hour they can type how many pages? So Ronald and Ellen so work together. So 1 hour they can type how many pages? So Ronald can take 1 hour 16 by 3 pages and Ellen 8 pages. So if we simplify this one, so 3 into 8 24 plus 16 40. So 40 by 3 pages. What is a 40 by 3 here? Both working together. So 1 hour they can type 40 by 3 pages. So what asking here? If they work on together, so to complete 110 pages, what is the time required? So 1 hour, so they can type 40 by 3 pages. So to type 110 pages, what is the time required? So wherever question mark will be there, take one variable and cross multiply, you will get the answer. So 40 by 3x is equal to 110. Okay. So 0, 0 get cancelled. Then x is equal to 33 by 4. So then x is equal to 33 by 4 hours. But options are there in 7 hours 30 minutes and 8 hours 8 hours 15 minutes and 8 hours 25 minutes. I simplify that. So 33 by 4 is nothing but 8 1 by 4 hours. So 1 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 4 hours is nothing but 15 minutes. It means 8 hours 15 minutes. So what is the time required? So to type on 110 pages, both are working together. So 8 hours 15 minutes is required. So answer for this question, option C. So nothing is there. So what is given here? So Ronald takes 6 hours to type the 32 pages. So 1 hour he can type how many pages? So 16 by 3 pages. And similarly, Ellen takes 5 hours to type 40 pages. So 1 hour he can type 8 pages. So both are working together. So 1 hour they can type how many pages? 40 by 3 pages. So 1 hour is equal to 40 by 3 pages. So to type 110 pages, what is the time required? So 40 by 3 x is equal to 110, then x is equal to 33 by 4 hours are required. So simplify that one, you will get the 8 hours 15 minutes. So answer for this question, option C. Yes, next question. So this question also related to time and work only. So what is the given data here? A group of women can finish a piece of work in 50 days. Okay. So number of women is not given, so they can complete a work in 50 days. In how many days will 1/3 of the number of women be able to finish? Should 2/3 of the work. Okay. So we know that in time and work, M1 H1 D1 by W1 is equal to M2 H2 D2 by W2. Yesterday also, based on this formula, we discussed one question. Okay. In the question, they not mentioned hours. It means hours are constant. So then formula become, so M1 D1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 by W2. So what is the M1 value here? So a group of women. So a group of women means I'm taking M1 is equal to X women. Actually, I don't know how many women are there. That's why I'm taking X women. So can finish a piece of work in 50 days means what is the D value? 50. So what is the W1? So they are completing work. It means work I am taking 1. W1 is equal to I am taking 1. So they are completing full work. A group of women can finish a piece of work in 50 days means work is nothing but 1. And similarly, in how many days? So D2 value they are asking. Okay. In how many days? So will 1/3 of the number of women. So previously you are taken X women means then M2 is equal to 1/3 means X by 3. 1/3 of the number of women will able to finish 2/3 of the work. So W2 is nothing but so 2/3, 2 by 3. So how many days are required? Just substitute the values in this formula. So M1 is equal to X, D1 is equal to 50 by 1 is equal to, so I want D2 value and M2 is equal to X by 3, W2 is equal to 2 by 3. Okay. So 3, 3 get cancelled. Here XX get cancelled. So then D2 is equal to 50 into 2, that is equal to how much? 100 days. So 100 days are required to complete 1/3 of the number of women for 2/3 of the work. If nothing is given, it means take that value as constant. Here in this question, H1 is not given. That's why I'm taking hours is constant. Yeah, 8 plus 1 by 4. So 8 plus 1 by 4 is nothing but 8 hours 15 minutes. 8 1 by 4 hours means 8 hours 15 minutes. What is there in the Ronaldo question? So Ronaldo question is very simple. Yeah, see here. So what is the given data? So Ronald takes 6 hours to type the 32 pages. Then 1 hour he can type how many pages? 32 by 6. So that is equal to how much? 16 by 3 pages. Okay. And similarly, Ellen can take 5 hours to type 40 pages. So 1 hour Ellen can type how many pages? So 40 by 5. So that is equal to 8 pages. Both are working together. So 1 hour they can type how many pages? So Ronald can type 16 by 3 pages and Ellen can type 8 pages. So simplify this one, 16 by 3 plus 8. So LCM is 3, here 16 and 24. So that is equal to 40 by 3 pages. Okay. So what is a 40 by 3 here? So Ronald and Ellen working 1 hour. So they can type 40 by 3 pages. So what is asking here? So how much time will they take working together on two different computers? So to type an assignment of 110 pages. It means to type 110 pages, what is the time required they're asking? So 1 hour, they can type how many pages? 40 by 3 pages. So to type 110 pages, what is the time required? That's it. Here question mark place I am taking x. So then cross multiply what you will get. So 40 by 3 x is equal to 110. So then x is equal to 110 into 3 by 40. So 0 0 get cancelled. So 33 by 4 hours are required. But options are there in 7 hours, 30 minutes, 8 hours, 8 hours, 15 minutes, 8 hours, 25 minutes. So you have to convert in this form. So 33 by 4 is nothing but 8 1 by 4 hours. So 1 by 4 hours means 15 minutes. Okay. So 8 hours, 15 minutes. So answer for this question, option C. Yes. So next question. So this question is profit and loss. You know when you will get the profit. Okay. So profit when you will get. So profit is nothing but whenever selling price is more than the cost price, then you will get the profit. So when you will get the loss, so cost price is more than the selling price, you will get the loss. Okay. And profit percentage means, so profit upon cost price into 100. Loss percentage means loss upon cost price into 100. Either profit percentage or loss percentage. So both are calculated on the CP only. So remember that one. So both profit percentage and loss percentage calculated on the cost price only. See what is the given data here? So Maithili purchased a Walkman from her friend. Okay. She then sold it for rupees 90. Okay. Again, she sold it for rupees 90. Had it been sold for 105, so the gain would have been 1/4 of the farmer loss. It means if you sold it 90 rupees, she will get the loss. When it is sold it for 105, she will get the profit. That profit is equal to 1/4 of the farmer loss. Okay. Here two selling prices are there. So one is 90 rupees and second one is the 105 rupees. When she is selling 90 rupees, so she will get the loss. When she is selling 105 rupees, so she will get the profit. That profit is equal to 1/4 of the farmer loss. Okay. Yeah. So what is the profit? So profit formula is nothing but selling price minus cost price. So selling price is equal to 5. So cost price I am taking CP only. So here cost price don't take as 100 because actually in profit and loss CP is always taken as 100. But here selling price is 105 is given So 105 minus 100. So 100 is the assumption value, 105 is the exact value. For assumption value and exact value, subtraction, addition is not possible. So that's why. So CP is better to take CP only. Okay. So 105 minus CP. So you will get the profit. So that profit is equal to 1/4 of the farmer loss. So loss formula is nothing but cost price minus selling price. So CP minus what is the selling price? 90 rupees. Is it clear, everyone? So 105 minus CP, you will get the profit. That profit is equal to 1/4 of the farmer loss. So then simplify this one. So 105 into 4 is equal to how much? 420. So minus 4 CP is equal to, so CP minus 90. So minus 90 come this side, become plus 90. That is equal to how much? So 510. And CP plus 4 CP, that is equal to 5 CP. So then CP is equal to 510 by 5. So that is equal to how much? So 102 rupees. So what is the cost price of the Walkman? So 102 rupees. Okay. So for understanding, I'm explaining everything here. If you know the concept, so directly you can write down this step and simplify, you will get the answer. Let's moving to the next question. Yes, this question also related to profit and loss only. See what is the given data here? A store has a banner of 25% off on MRP of all branded items. So you're offering 25% discount. Okay. 25% off means you're offering 25% discount on MRP of all branded items. Okay. Sheetal goes into a store and buys a belt worth of rupees 75 and a shirt rupees 1999 and a shawl of rupees 2900. Okay. She purchased three items. One is 75 rupees and second one is the 1999 rupees and third one is the 2900 rupees. So how much amount will she have to pay? So very simple question. Actually total MRP of all the three items is how much? Total MRP of all the three items is equal to, so belt worth is 75 rupees and shirt worth is 1999 rupees and shawl worth is 2900. So 2900, 1999 and 75. How much this one? So 14 and here 17, 18 plus 1, 19 plus 4974. Okay. This is the total MRP of all the three items and the shopkeeper offers 25% discount. It means, so total discount is equal to, so total discount is equal to, so 4974 into 25 by 100. So how much that one? 4974 into 25 by 100. So 25 one times and 25 four times and 4974 by 4 means, so 4 one time. So 9 by 4 means 4 two times. So 1 is the carry. 17 means 4 4 is 16. Again 1 carry. 14 means 3 times. Yes. So 1243.5. What is a 1243.5? So total discount. Then the payable amount is nothing but, so what is the amount she have to pay for the shopkeeper? So 4974 is the total MRP and he offers 1243.5 is the discount. Then you will get, so 3730.5 rupees. So what is the answer for this question? Option D. So don't calculate the individual discount here. If you calculate 75 and 25% value and 1999 25% value and 2900 25% value, if you add all total discounts, you will get the 1243.5 only. Because all the items here offer the same discount only. That's why you will get the same value. Just add the MRP of all the three items, then calculate the 25% value. So subtract that value from the MRP, then you will get the payable amount. Okay, so 3730.5. So what is the 1243 point? This is a discount. So they're asking how much amount will she have to pay. So if you ask what is the total discount means, your answer is 1243.50. So next question. So again, this question also related to profit and loss only. Profit and loss. So three successive discounts of 6%, 10%, 15% are equal to a single discount of. So equal to a single discount of means don't add all the three values. If you add all the three values, you will get the 31. So this is the wrong answer. So how you can calculate the successive discounts of 6%, 10%, 15% are equivalent to a single discount of. First he offers 6%. You are not satisfying for the discount. Again he offers 10%. Okay. Even though offer 10%, you are not satisfied. Again offers 15% discount. So what is a single equivalent of 6%, 10%, 15% discount? I am asking here. See, in profit and loss, in case of profit or loss, so CP is always taken as 100. So remember this one. Okay. And in case of discount, okay, in case of discount, so marked price is always taken as 100. So discount will be given on the marked price, not cost price. Okay. So MRP I am taken here 100 rupees. So marked price is equal to 100 rupees. So first I am offering here 6% discount in 100 rupees. So 6% discount means how much? So 100 into 6 by 100. So 6 rupees is the discount. So after discount, what is the amount? So 100 minus 6, that is equal to 94 rupees. Yeah, again he offers 10% discount. So in 94, 10% discount means how much? So 94 into 10 by 100, that is 9.4 rupees discount. So after discount, what is the amount? So 94 minus 9.4, that is equal to 84.6. Again, he offers 15% discount. So 15% discount, 4.60, 15 by 100. So simplify this one, you will get the 12.69. Okay. So 84.6 minus 12.69. So you will get the 71.91. It means so 100 rupees item, you will get that item 71.91 rupees. So what is the total discount means? Marked price minus selling price. So 100 minus 71.91. So you will get so 28.09%. So formulas also there. So don't remember the formulas. So go for the general method. Actually here initially 6% is given. That's why so calculation becomes a decimal values. Actually they will get 10%, 15%, 20%. You will get the integer values. So what is the total discount means? 6 rupees. So 9.4 rupees and 12.69. So if you add that value, so you will get the 28.09. Or you can subtract MRP minus selling price. You will get the discount also. So discount formula is nothing but marked price minus selling price. Okay. Yeah, 3 questions are given in profit and loss in this paper. Hope it's clear to everyone. Yeah, see the next question. What is the least number? So by which 16,800 must be divided to get a number which is a perfect square. So you can do this type of question through option verification. So what is the least number? So by which 16,800 so must to be divided to get a number which is a perfect square. Okay. Na? See out of the 4 options, what is the least number here? So 21 is the least number. Okay. So I'm dividing. So 16 800 by 21. So what is the resultant value here? So I think so 21 into 8 you will get the 168. It means so 800. But 800 is not a perfect square. So option C is a wrong answer. And second one, so 16800 by second least number is 24. Okay. Na? So simplify this one. So 4 6 times and 4 200. So 6 700 times. So 700 also not a perfect square. And go for the third option. So this is the third least number is 40. So 16,800 by 40. So if you simplify this one, what you will get? So 420 you will get. So 420 also not a perfect square. So need not check the option here. So go for the option is the correct answer. So 16,800 by so 42. So this is exactly 400 times. So 400 is a perfect square. Okay. Na? So better to go for this type of questions option verification. So what is the least number by which 16,800 must be divided to get a number which is a perfect square? So what is the least number here? So 42 is the least number. So which divide with it. So that resultant is a perfect square. Yes, moving to the next question. Sum of the digits of a 3-digit number, okay, is subtracted from the number. So the resulting number is divisible by. What is given here? Sum of the digits of a 3-digit number. So I am taking 3-digit number here, ABC. So ABC is a 3-digit number. So these subtracted from the number. Okay, is subtracted from the number. Okay. So actually, sum of the digits of a 3-digit number is subtracted from the number. So number minus sum of the digits. So digits means so A plus B plus C. The resulting is divisible by option A 6 is given, option B 9 is given, option C both 6 and 9 is given, option D all 3 6 and 9 is given. Okay. So 3-digit number I am taken here ABC. Okay, if you subtract A plus B plus C and sum of the digits subtract from ABC, the resultant is divisible by which number they are asking. See here, suppose I will take the 2-digit number. I'm taking 77 is the 2-digit number. So how you can write this one? So this is the unit place and this one is the tens place. It means so 10 into 7 plus why I'm multiplying 10. So 10 is that 7 is there in tens place. That's why 10 into 7 plus and 1 into 7 because this 7 is unit place. So what is the resultant here? 70 plus 7, 77. Suppose I will take the 3-digit number 786. Okay. 7 is there in hundreds place. So 8 is there in tens place and 6 is there in one place. So 100 into 7 plus. So 10 into 8 plus. So 1 into 6. So you will get 700 plus 80 plus 6. So you will get the 786. So similarly, so 3-digit number I am taken here ABC. So ABC means so A is the 100 place, B is the tens place and C is the ones place. So 100 A plus, okay, 100, sorry, 10B plus, so 1 into C minus A plus B plus C, okay. So 100 A plus, so 10B plus C minus A minus B minus C. So plus C minus C get cancelled. So 100 A minus A, so 99 A. 10B minus B, 9B. So can I take 9 common here? Yes, you can take the 9 common here. So if you take 9 common, so 11A minus B. These are. So this is always divisible by 9 because 9 into something is there. You can put any values A and B. So that is always divisible by 9. So 9 coefficient. So this is exactly divisible by always 9. So what are the options are given here? So option A 6 is given. So 9 by 6. So 9 by 6 is not possible. And option B is the correct answer. In option C, both 6 and 9 is given. So it is a wrong. In option D, 3, 6, 9 is given. So 6 is not divided, but so this number is 9 by 3. So 9 by 3 also divisible. Suppose in option 3 and 9 is given, yes, that is your answer. So in option D, all 3, 6, 9 is given. That's why option D also wrong. So only answer for this question, option B. So 9 into something. So that is x are always divisible by 9. Okay, so next question. Similar to that question only. So x and y are two numbers. Okay, so which when divided by 6 leaves a remainder of 4 and 5 respectively. So what will be the remainder when 5 plus x is divisible by 6? So first of all, calculate the numbers. Yeah, suppose I'm taking here 60. So this number is divisible by 7. So what is the quotient here? 8 times possible. And what is the remainder? 4 is a remainder. Then I want 60 means, so multiply divisor with the quotient. It means 7 into 8 plus remainder. You will get the number. So here also x and y are two numbers which when divided by 6, it means x divided by 6 and similarly y divided by 6. You will get the remainders is how much? So one case 4 and second one is the 5. Here I am taking quotient A. Okay, here I am taking quotient B. Then I want this x means, so x is nothing but 6 into quotient means 6a plus 4, and here y is nothing but so 6b plus 5. So they're asking x plus y divisible by 6, then what is the remainder? Then add it x plus y. So x plus y is equal to here. So 6a plus 4 plus so 6b plus 5 by 6. Okay. So if you take 6 common here, so 6 of a plus b plus so 9 by 6. So listen, so 6 of a plus b by 6, this is always divisible by 6. So always divisible by 6 means here you will get the remainder is 0. 6 into a of b, a plus b by 6 means that is always divisible by 6. You will get the remainder is 0. But so 9 by 6 means what is the remainder? 3 is the remainder. So what is the answer here? Option D is the correct answer. So whenever same number divides, here not different numbers, same number divides, just add that reminders. What is the other method or what is the shortcut method means? So whenever same number divides, just add that reminders. So 4 plus 5 that is equal 9. So 9 divided by 6, you will get the 3 is the remainder. So need not to calculate the numbers here. For understanding, I am explaining everything. So what is a shortcut method means? So 4 plus 5, just add that reminders and divide with 6, you will get the answer. But remember the condition that number is same. If different number, the technique is not applicable again. Okay, so moving to the next question. So this is a simple question. So simplification. So do it this one. I think for this question, my explanation is not required. So 6 by 4 plus 5 into 1 by 6 of 3 by 7, 5 plus 2 by 2 into 1 by 3. So simplification question, do it that one. Yeah, so see this question related to permutation and combination. So what is the given data here? The number of 6-digit numbers that can be formed from so 0, 1, 5, 6, 7 and 8 in which the first two digit not 0. Okay, so I have to form a 6-digit number by using 0, 1, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And what is the condition is given here? So first two digit is not 0. So 6-digit number means, so what are the numbers are given here? So 0 is given 1, so 5, 6, 7 and 8. Out of 6 digit, first digit is not 0. So I can place either 1 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. So how many ways are possible? So 5 ways are possible. So to fill this place, so how many ways are possible? 5 ways are possible. Suppose out of 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, I can fill any one numbers. Here I am taking 1. So I can suppose I can fill this here 1. Okay. So remaining how many digits are there? So 0, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 digits are there. So how many ways I can fill this place? So again 5 ways I can fill. Suppose I will fill here 0. Then how many digits are there? 4 digits are there. So how many ways I can fill this place? So 4 ways. Suppose I will fill here 5. Then 3 digits are there. So 3 ways I can fill. Suppose I fill here 6. Then 2 digits are there. So I can fill here 2 ways. And next one place means one way. So if you multiply 5 into 5, 25. So 25 into 4, 100. So 100 into 3, 300. So 300 into 2, 600. So how many numbers are formed by using 0, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8? 6-digit number means so 600 ways are possible. So one, for example, so I'm taking here one number. So 1, 0, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the one number. Like that 600 numbers are can be formed by using that numbers. Is it clear, everyone? Here nothing is mentioned. So with the repetition or without repetition. Whenever nothing is mentioned, do that question in without repetition only. Okay. With the repetition means definitely they will mention. Nothing is mentioned, then do it that one without repetition. Yesterday also we did the same question without repetition. So with the repetition means your answer. What is the answer? With the repetition means so this place 5 ways and remaining place 6 ways. Because with the repetition, then multiply you will get the answer. But in this question they are asking without repetition only. Yes, next question. Yes, see the probability question. Yeah, what is the given here? So there are two bags A and B. Okay, so bag A contains so 6 red flowers and 3 pink flowers. Okay, whereas bag B contains 2 red flowers and 7 pink flowers. So one flower is chosen from a bag randomly. Okay, you have to choose one flower. So what is the probability that flower chosen is pink? So I said already yesterday, so probability of any event is equal to so favorable outcomes by total outcomes here. Okay. Here total how many flowers are there in bag A? So 9 flowers are there. In bag B, 9 flowers are there. So total out, I have to choose only one flower. So total flowers are here, 18 flowers are there. I have to choose only one flower means how many ways are possible? 18 C ways, 18 C1. Out of 18 flowers, I have to choose only one flower means 18 C1. That too, that flower is a pink. So how many pink flowers are there? Here 3 and here 7. So total how many pink flowers are there? So 10 pink flowers are there. I have to choose only one pink flower. So that is 10 C1. So 10 C1 is nothing but 10 only. So 18 C1 is nothing but 18 only. So if you simplify 10 by 18, so you will get the 5 by 9. So what is the answer for this question? Option D. So remember, sorry. So probability of any event is nothing but favorable outcomes by total outcomes. So in this question, bag A contains 9 flowers and bag B contains 18 flowers. I have to choose one flower. So how many ways are possible? 18 C1 ways are possible. Suppose I have to choose two flowers means 18 C2. That too pink flower means, so here total pink flowers are 10 is there. I have to choose only one pink means, so 10 C1. So favorable outcomes are here 10 C1 and total outcomes are 18 C1. So 10 C1 is nothing but 10 only and 18 C1 is nothing but 18 only. So you will get 5 by 9. So moving to the next question. Yes, this question also related to probability only. In a shooting competition, the probability that Rahul will hit the target is directly is given. So probability of Rahul is given 5 by 7 and the probability that Sheila will hit the target is 3 by 4. So probability of Rahul 5 by 7 is given and probability of Sheila 3 by 4 is given. So what is the probability that both of them will hit the target? A very simple question. So what is the given data here? So probability that Rahul hit the target is how much? So 5 by 7 is given. And next one, probability that Sheila hit the target. So that is equal to how much given? So 3 by 4 is given. And the probability that both Rahul and Sheila with the target is, so probability of Rahul into, so probability of Sheila. So Rahul and Sheila they're asking. So what is the probability of both of them will hit the target? Rahul and Sheila means, so probability of Rahul is 5 by 7 and the probability of Sheila is 3 by 4. So 5 into 3 15 and 7 into 4 28. So option D is correct answer for this question. 15 by 28. The probability that both Rahul and Sheila will hit the target is 15 by 28. Yes, next question. So again, this question simplification question. So what number should be divided by 0.81 whole to the power of 1 by 2? So to give the result as 81. Okay. What number should be divided by? So here I don't know what is the number. So I am taking here x. So that divided by with 0.81 whole to the power of 1 by 2. So this is nothing but so square root of 0.81. So you know square root of 0.81 means 0.9. So x divided by 0.9, then you will get the result is equal to how much given? 81 is given. So then x is equal to, so 81 into 0.9. So you will get the 72.9. So option C is the correct answer for this question. So 1 by 2 is nothing but square root. Yes. Next question. Yeah. See, this question I already explained in DXC test 3. So starting time is given, ending time also given. First you have to calculate the time duration. So ending time minus starting time, you will get the time duration between the starting time and ending time and divide with 15, you will get the required answer. Okay. And so this question also explained in last session. So today I also explained same model. So we know that it time and work. So M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 by W2. Okay. So what is the given here? So Pradeep receives an export order for garments. He has 30 machines to complete the order in 60 days. Instead of persons, the given machines. So here M1 is nothing but 30 machines. So how many days are required to complete that work? 60 days are required. Okay. So work is not mentioned means work is constant. Hours also not mentioned means hours also constant. So then the formula becomes, so M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2 only. So how many machines? So they're asking the M2 value. This would be required to complete the job in 40 days. So 30 into 60 is equal to, so M2 into 40. So 1800 divided by 40. So you will get the 45 machines are required to complete a job in 40 days. That's it. So one student asked, what is the thought question? Sir, please explain the thought question. Let's see, thought question. What is the thought question? Yeah, similar model only. Yeah, see, I will explain again thought question. See here, a group of women can finish a piece of work in 50 days. I don't know number of persons here. Okay. In how many days will 1/3 of the number of women will be able to finish 2/3 of the work? Okay, they're asking. So we know that in time and work, so M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equal to, so M2 D2 H2 by W2. In this question, they not mentioned about hours. It means hours are constant. So then the formula become M1 D1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 by W2. And what is the M1 here? A group of women. So women value is not mentioned. So here I am taking group of women means, so M1 value I am taking X women. So can finish a piece of work. So they can finish a complete work. So complete work means work is 1 unit. So W1 is 1. In how many days? 50 days. So D1 is equal to 50 days. Okay. The next one. In how many days will 1/3 of the number of women? So previously you are taken X women. So then the 1/3 of the women means, so M2 value is equal to X by 3. So we'll be able to finish a 2/3 of the work. So 2/3 of the work means, so W1 is equal to 2 by 3. And they're asking the D2 value. So substitute these values in this formula. So X into, so 50 by 1 is equal to X by 3 into, so D2 by 3 into 2 by 3. So here 3 get cancelled. Okay. And XX also get cancelled. So 50 into 2, that is equal to how much? So 100 days are required. Okay. So that's all about Capgemini Test-1 explanation in numerical ability part. So please be stay on the line. So numeric verbal ability section will be start. So thank you. Still you have any doubt in this question, in this paper? So how to do with the repetition? So how to do with the repetition means just how many numbers will be there? So multiply that number. That's it. Earthquake question. What is asking earthquake question? Nothing is there. Already I explained earthquake question. The tremors of the earthquake were felt at an interval of 15 seconds. The first tremor was felt at 8:54:57 a.m. and the last tremor was felt at 10:45:12 a.m. So what is the time difference between these two times? So starting time is given and ending time also given. So ending time is equal to 10:45:12 seconds and starting time is equal to 8 hours 54 minutes and 57 seconds. So 10 and 8 indicates hours, 45 and 54 indicates minutes, and 12 and 57 indicates seconds. So 12 is the smallest value, 57 is the more value, and here also 45 is the smallest value and 54 is the more value. So smallest minus largest value is not possible. So I have to convert. So 10 hours 45 minutes into 12 seconds as, I'm converting this one 9 hours. So 9 hours means if we add 60 minutes, so 60 plus 45, what happens? So 105 minutes and 12 seconds. And here 8 hours, so 54 and 57. Again, 12 is the smallest value. Okay. So 105 minutes is it. So 9 hours, so 104 minutes. So 1 minute having 60 seconds. Then you have to add that 60 seconds to the 12. That becomes 72 seconds. And 8:54:57. Now you can subtract, you will get the time difference. So that time difference by 15, you will get the answer. But here 15 seconds is given. So whatever the time difference is there, so convert the time difference into seconds, then divide with 15, you will get the answer. Okay. So don't subtract directly 10, 45, 12 minus 0. Sorry, 8 hours, 54, 57. Here carry option is not possible because all three are different. One indicates hours and second one indicates minutes and third one indicates seconds. Carry option is not possible. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.
Well, sir, Siddiq sir. Well, good morning, students. So today we are going to learn on the topic of Capgemini, like, on the what are the questions asked on Capgemini, and what kind of models is he going to ask, and how many questions it's going to be. Okay, see, compared to DXE, the Capgemini models are completely different, and you will have more number of English speaking also. More number of English, that is the verbal part also, you'll have more number of it. Okay, so that we are going to learn it today. 1 minute. Okay, students, there is one more announcement for you people. As you people are taking up the tests every day to day on Codeman platform, you are taking up the test, right? So that test, it was actually enabled on 12:30 every day, and it was there till next day 6 a.m. But from today, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be till evening 6 p.m. only. 12:30 it starts, ends by 6 p.m. It's not going to be on the next day. It's going to be only on this same day. So make sure that you take up the test in between. Am I clear? Cool. So let's going forward. Let me just share the PPT with you. Okay, believe me, these days most of the companies, they are concentrating on the verbal part. Most of the companies, and they're taking the maximum weightage from verbal itself. They're taking the maximum weightage from verbal itself. Okay, so make sure that you be on your toes when you're learning the verbal and when you're taking up the verbal part. Clear? The first question in the Capgemini test was, Betty is dash prettiest girl in our class. Betty is dash prettiest girl in our class. So first of all, think what is this sentence and what topic this sentence is talking about. Believe me, this is articles only. And you have this word. What is this? This is an adjective. It is an adjective. Again, adjective has got three forms. For example, it is pretty, prettier, prettiest. Always remember, the easiest way to remember, have to use an article before superlative form. Like, we call it as an infinitive form, positive form, comparative form, and the third one is superlative form. So whenever you have your superlative form in your language, you got to use article the. That's the rule in English language. For example, I found the most beautiful girl in this world. I have ever seen the coolest person like Rambabu sir in my life. You understand? So whenever you're using the superlative form, you got to use article the there. It's mandatory. So here it is very simple. You can say article is the. Next one. He made a lot of money. A lot of money he made it. How did he make it? He made it dash killing. You know it, article for consonant and for vowel sounding words we use it. So here it is killing. He made killing, you cannot say. He made a lot of money by killing a person. So what do we use? He made a killing. Answer is B. Having a killing or killing a person, he made a lot of money. A neighboring country is not enamored dash the bomb for its own sake. Neighboring country is not enamored dash the bomb for its own sake. What do you mean by enamored? What do you mean by that? It's like, get attracted. See, for example, this morning when I was riding a bike, I have seen a brand new Range Rover. I got enamored to that to brand new Range Rover. That means I got attracted to it. That's the way you need to write it. Now, neighboring country is not enamored dash the bomb for its own sake. What could be the answer? It should be enamored of the bomb for its own sake. See, enamored by, that's wrong actually. Enamored with means, for example, to along. With is almost for along. Now for, it's for reason, we cannot use it. Enamored of the bomb for its own sake. Your present statement does not dash. Your present statement does not dash what you said last week. What do you mean by this word first? Because this is a word common. Accord means, we say, right, accordingly. That's an usage. Your present statement does not accord dash what you said last week. Does not accord in, accord with, accord to, accord for. Accord for cannot be used because it's a reason again. Accord with, that means it does not go along. Whatever you said last week, it is not happening. It is not going along. So accord with is the right answer. A 5-year-old boy was dashed from his school on Monday last by his servant for a ransom of 8,000 rupees. It's very simple. A 5-year-old boy was dashed from his school on last Monday by his servant for a ransom of 8,000 rupees. What will we do? Why do we do it? For example, if someone is threatening you for money, how do they threaten you? They only threaten by kidnap. So here a 5-year-old boy was kidnapped from his school. It's a very straight answer. Undoubtedly, English is the most. See, I told you in the first bit, for all the superlative forms, you have to use article the. The most. That means superlative form only you will have most. Like, you know, clever, cleverer, cleverest, the cleverest. Handsome, more handsome, the most handsome. Okay. Now, undoubtedly, English is the most dash spoken language in the world today. Greatly spoken. See, in the world we say, in the world what happens? It is the widespread in the world. Corona has spread wide in the world. That means it has spread all over. Wide means it is all over. Okay, so when you are using it, you have to understand it. Broadly, you cannot use it. It's like little lengthier, we say it, like little broad, we say it. Elaborately, elaborative is only correct only with explanation. Elaborative means he has elaborated it very well. He has explained it very well. That's what we say it. So, is the most widely spoken language in the world today. Next one. Replace the underlined phrase or a word actually. Phrase or a word. You can also say it as phrase or a word. Now, for many centuries in Indian history, there was no city so famous dash the city of Ujjain. Like the city of Ujjain, this is not exactly fitting in. This word is not exactly fitting in. You just have to change the word. You just have to replace the word. What can be the replacing word? What can be the replacing word? Can you use such as the city of Ujjain? No. Can you use likewise the city of Ujjain? No. Yes, we can use as the city of Ujjain. See, I want to develop, for example, let's take, my friend Vijay. Now, when we talk about him, Vijay has good qualities. Vijay is handsome. Vijay speaks very well. All those things we say it. Now, I want to be as simple as Vijay, or I want to be as good as Vijay. But I don't want. We cannot say I want to be good like Vijay. So you understood. So I want to be as good as Vijay. So answer is as. He always get punishment for playing swords with his classmates. What do you mean by this playing swords? What do you mean by this playing swords? See, for example, you have toys. What do? You play with them. You have cards, playing cards. What do? You play with them. Now, you have a knife. What do? You use the knife. For what? To cut it. Now, you have the swords. What do? You cross them. You cross them. See, he always get punishment for crossing swords with his classmates. Drawing swords, this is wrong. Clashing swords, it is wrong again. No correction. Yes, correction is necessary. So, crossing swords is the right answer. Okay, just a minute, be online. Hold on a minute. Okay, so the next one. The teacher felt nettled at the rowdiness of the boys. What do you mean by that? See, everybody is quite naughty and they are like, they want to be so heroistic. Now, what do you mean by this? Sorry. Oh, people are sending me the answers. Good on my WhatsApp. Okay, what do you mean by nettled? See, sometimes whenever you do naughty things in the classes, we get annoyed actually. We get annoyed. Or, sometimes we also get irritated by your actions. So that's the meaning of nettle. Okay, the teacher felt nettled at the rowdiness of the boys. So here the underlined word is nettled and the answer is annoyed. Okay, next one. Find the antonym of inordinate. What do you mean by inordinate? Ordinate number we say, or inordinate number we say. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? See, for example, how do you say? You have so much of excess amount of money with you, inordinate amount of money with you, you have it. That means excess amount of money. Okay. Now, excess money, what do we say? This inordinate means excess. Now, what could be the antonym of it? What could be the antonym of it? Wasteful, this will not fit in. Moderate, like ups and downs we say it. Want on, no. Dizzying, no. So moderate is the right answer. Now, what do you mean by dizzying actually? Confused. I'm dizzying whether you are understanding the sessions or not. That means I'm confused whether you're understanding the sessions or not. Okay, that's all. See, you will only learn the antonyms when you start putting them in the practice. Unless you use them, you can never learn. You will never learn them. At the end, how much ever the times you learn it, it will be the new thing for you. It will be a new movie only for you every time. So it's better you learn them. Start using them in the language part. Okay. Next one. I met him after a long time. I met him after a long time, but he gave me the cold shoulder. What do you mean by cold shoulder? Here we need the meaning of it. What do you mean by cold shoulder? See, for example, imagine like, you met your friend after a long time, maybe years after you met him. Now, what do you do? Sometimes he is busy and then he does not talk to you properly. Okay, or maybe you might have some kind of bad rapport with him. You'll have a bad rapport. When you have a bad rapport, people will not show interest to talk to you. That means when you are not interested, what do? You ignore it. Isn't it? You don't insult, you ignore it. You don't abuse someone, you just ignore it. You don't scold someone, you just ignore it. So ignore it is the right answer. Now, I probably dash left. I probably. See, let's see which are the words fitting in. I probably will left. It's a blunder language. Left is past and will is the future helping verb. So these two will not match at all. Now I probably having left. I probably having left. No, having when you use, you should have the helping verb now. Sorry, the word now there. So that's very important. Now I probably should have left is the right answer. And has is wrong because I when it comes, I have left. I have it comes. I probably have left. This is correct. I probably have left is correct. But has is given. So this is wrong. I probably should have left. Change the speech, like direct to the indirect or indirect to the direct. Somewhere you have to change it. The teacher said to him, is poverty not a curse? Is poverty not a curse? Is the keywords. Okay, so you have to go with these word only. And you can change the object in front if it is there somewhere, or in the direct speech or indirect speech you can directly write it also. Let's see. The teacher asked him. It should be correct till everywhere. Okay, the teacher asked him. Okay. The teacher asked. What did he ask? If. The major keyword. You cannot still continue with the teacher asked him, is poverty not a curse? Wrong. The teacher asked him whether poverty is not a curse. You cannot use whether. When you use whether, you need not use is again. So these two cannot be put it in the same line. Okay, so this is also wrong. The teacher asked him, was poverty not a curse? This is a question actually. This is wrong. Now, if poverty was not a curse, this is the right statement to use over there. Just a minute. Okay, so next one. Very, very important thing and a little difficult thing also. Because it takes a lot of time to understand it and then put them in an order. Rearrange the following 6 sentences A, B, C, D, E, and F in the proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph and the answer the questions given below. Oh, just a minute. Just give me a moment. There was a small mistake. That's the reason I just removed it. Okay. So, rearrange the following 6 sentences in the proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph and the answer the questions given below. Now, what is the question here? Which of the following sentences will come fifth after rearrangement? See what happens, like, when you are there in DXE or any other in any other company questions and all, in the pattern questions, they'll ask you directly PQRS format. Like, you have to put it in the same order. They give it in a different order, but still they'll ask you to put it in the same order there. Okay. But here, what happens? They'll only ask you what is the fifth sentence, what is the third sentence, what is the fourth sentence, they may ask you. Even for this also, the same thing you have to do. You have to learn you have to put it in an order sequence first, and then you have to change it. Okay. Now, who will be here with us when the police move out? Who will go back to the same ways? 1 minute. Yeah. So who will be here with us when the police move out? We will go back to the same ways, and if we speak out, our lives will be in danger. What has happened? In 2006, when the crime occurred, a Kirlanji resident told us our lives are here, land, cattle, families. No one. That is the way it is for us. So what is the fifth sentence after rearrangement? What is the fifth sentence? Now, first one would be D. First one would be D, because in 2006, first let's go with it. In 2006, when the crime occurred at Kilanja, residential told us our lives are here, land, cattle, families. Okay, D. Next one. Second one. Okay, I don't think uh, okay, just give me a moment. Can someone put it in the message? What is the first one? Will be here with us. Okay, first one would be C. There is a conversation, it is actually. So first one is C, next one is D, and next one. Next one is F. And if we speak out our lives, okay. Now somewhere we are making a mistake again. C, D, F. Let's see. See, actually the rule should be who will be here with us when police move out. Ye, after ye, ye should come. After ye, ye should come. That means no one is the answer there. And before that, what is the one missing? B is missing. But okay, let's read it. What has happened? In 2006, when the crime occurred, a Kilanji resident told us, our lives are here, land, cattle, families. That is the way it is for us. A, E, C, D. Okay, I think the first one would be A. Who will be here with us when the police move out? A, okay, correct. Next one, no one. Okay, correct. Next one. Next one, yes. Next one would be C. C is like what has happened, the question. And next one is in 2016 when the crime occurred, a Kilanji resident. Okay. Next one is B. And F. Okay, very good. Superb. A, E, C, D, B, F. Now, who will be here with us when the police move out? No one. What has happened? Because in 2006, when the crime occurred, a Kirlanji resident told us our lives are here, land, cattle, and families. After that, we'll go back to the same ways, and if we speak out, our lives will be in danger. That is the way it is for us. You know, this is the order. This is the right order to follow. So this is wrong. A, E, C, D, B, and F. But what do we need? We want the fifth after the rearrangement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B is the right option. Yes. B. You understood how to do this? Next one. Rearrange the following 6 sentences. It is again the same. Rearrange the following 6 sentences in the proper sequence to form a meaningful paragraph. Okay. India's strategic community comprises 2 distinct circles with little overlap. Consequently, mainstream strategists have an external orientation to their discourse, concentrating on high politics. The latter is more internal oriented. Their prescriptions too are understandably poles apart, and thus the state to which both their commentary is directed has to play balancer and ends up being at the receiving end of criticism from both sides. Out of the two, one can be termed the mainstream and the other alternate. To further elaborate on the external and internal concept, while one is enamored of India's rise and place in the global order, the order is more sensitive to its vulnerabilities and inadequacies. Now, what is the answer here? First, see what is the first sentence here. Okay, India's strategic community comprises two distinct circles with little overlap. Is the first one. The first sentence after rearrangement, he wants it. The first sentence, India's strategic community comprises two circles. So yes, first sentence is this one. Straight away. B is the right answer. That means the option C and B is the right answer. Next one. Rearrange the following sentences into a meaningful paragraph and then answer the questions given below it. Development of drought resistance could benefit large number of farmers. Hence, the human race has no choice but to adapt to these impacts. India has to be concerned about climatic changes. This impact can run into decades and centuries. Environment Day is thus an impact occasion to assess the past and our future. Since there is a possibility of adverse impact on agriculture, which could deter growth. Now, what is the second sentence of the paragraph here? Okay, first, let's see the order. Development of drought resistance could benefit large number of farmers. As the human race has no, okay, India has to be concerned about climatic changes. This impact can run into decades and centuries. Environment Day is just a number. Okay, since there is a possibility of adverse. Okay, India has to be concerned about climatic changes is the first sentence. That is C. Next one. Okay, development of drought resistance. No. Right. No, the first one is E. E is the first one. Next one is environment is thus an important occasion to assess the past and the future. India has to be concerned about climatic changes. Next is hence. Next one, since there is a possibility of adverse impact on agriculture which could deter growth. F. Development of drought resistance could benefit large number of farmers. A. This impact can run into decades and centuries. D. Hence the human race has no choice but to adapt to these impacts. B. Let's see whether it is going on right. Second sentence is C. Oh, very good. So second one is C. India has to be concerned about climatic changes. Good. So option D is the right answer. Correct. Another one. This means living each day as if it were the most special day of our lives. So we should consider every day as our birthday. And to celebrate each day as our most special day, we should devote equal effort, if not more effort, to find the divine within us. People are happy on their birthdays. When we do get up the next morning, we should consider that new day to be our day. When we go to sleep at night, we do not know if we will awaken the next morning. Which of the following would be the first sentence after rearrangement? First one would be people are happy on their birthdays. Okay, I believe this is the first sentence. D. When we okay, happy on their birthday. D. E. When we do get up the next. No, not this. What's the next one? Okay, the next one is C. D. C. D. C. Next one. This means living each day as if it was the most special day of our life. D. C. A. So we should. Okay, when we do get up the next morning, we should consider the new day to be our birthday. E. When we go to sleep at night, we do not know if we will awake in the next morning. F. So we should consider every day as our birthday. Did we cover everything? D, C, A, E, F, B. Correct. So what is the right way of what is the answer here? Which of the following would be the first sentence after rearrangement? So first sentence is D here. Yes, D, we have the answer. That means B is the option. People be very careful when you're choosing these options because it is D and you'll put the D over here. It is C and you'll put the C, but no, options may change. The sentence is D, but the option is B. Next one. If our friends are not able to take us in their car, we must make dash arrangements to go to their airport. What is that? Simple. Alternate arrangements will not come. Alternative arrangements to go to the airport. Possible arrangements, no. Another arrangement, no. Instead of another, we have to use alternative. That is not the spoken language. Another means one more. Alternative is if not this, that one. So there is a lot of difference. Again, I'm saying another is one more. Alternative is if not the other. Okay. Next one. Many dash decisions were taken at the meeting. Many hectic decisions. No, this is wrong. Many historical decisions. No, historical is like, the previous ones and all. This is wrong. Many historical decisions. No. Many historic decisions. Yes, this is correct. Okay. Okay, here it is very simple. It's change the speech. Here what happens? They gave you a small paragraph. According to the passage, what is the answer? You have to check it out. You need to check out what is the mistake. So what is the answer for that? Male lions are rather reticent about expanding their energy in hunting. More than 3/4 of kills are made by lioness or in front, tensely scanned ahead. The cubs lag playfully behind and the males bring up the rear, walking slowly, their massive heads nodding with each step as if they were bored with the whole matter. But slothfulness may have survival value. With lioness busy hunting, the males function as guard for the cubs, protecting them particularly from hyenas. According to the passage, male lions generally do not go for huntings because why don't they go? See, energy in hunting for more than 3/4 of kills are made lioness in front, tensely scanning ahead. The cubs lag playfully behind the wings. Okay. See, male lions are rather reticent about expanding their energy in hunting. More than 3/4 of kills are made by lioness. Now listen, they do so much of hunting. Why? Thinking that tensely scanning ahead, the cubs lag playfully behind and the males bring up the rear, walking slowly, their massive heads nodding with each step if they were bored with the whole matter. May have survival value. But slothfulness may have survival value. So to think of the survival value, with lioness busy hunting, the males function as guards for the cubs, protecting them particularly from hyenas. That means, what is that answer? They don't like it. This is wrong. They want lioness to get training. No, they wish to save their vigor for other things. Correct. They are very lazy. No. Okay. The same thing. Male lions protect their cubs from where? It's very simple. More from hyenas than from other animals. It is not mentioned only from hyenas. Particularly from hyenas, they told. Protecting them particularly from hyenas. It doesn't mean that only from hyenas. Only from hyenas than from other animals. Next. Lioness for hunting. How? How does it go? Kills are made by lioness in front. Scanning ahead, the cubs lag playfully behind the males, bring up the rear. That means with the cubs they do it behind and the males up the rear. Okay, good. What does it mean? All alone is wrong. With their male partners only, sorry. With their cubs and male partners, this is the correct one. With their cubs only is wrong again. Okay. Next one. Very simple thing is this. When the lioness go in search for their prey, they are very, it's not they are serious. They are very much conscious about it. They are very much cautious about it. But not playful, they are not sluggish. Okay, so cautious is the right answer. Yeah. Cool. So that's the end of Capgemini test. Any doubts do you have? You can just raise it out here. Any doubts? Any doubts for anybody, please? Hari has answered my questions. Thanks, Hari, for answering the questions. Okay, cool then. Going forward, thinking that you don't have any doubts, We'll ask the technology trainer, Mr. Sudhir, to take up the class. People, but please focus more on the verbal part. Verbal part, if you are doing very good, if you are good with the grammar, you'll have the confidence level of speaking also. If you do not concentrate on the verbal, you will not have the confidence level of speaking. So better you please concentrate on your language part. Verbal plays a major role in the corporate because when you are selected, you'll be talking to the clients only through the mails. And what do you use over there? Language. English plays a major role. And if you're not able to understand the client's mails, or if you're not able to draft the mail properly, it's waste. And you'll be fired. Seriously, I'm telling you. Okay. So all the best. And you'll have Sudhir sir to taking up the class right now. Sudhir sir, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Very good afternoon. And here I'm going to discuss about two programming questions which are based on you have to go for Python, right? Better to go for Python when you are working with Capgemini questions. And okay, now I'm going to explain two questions every day, and here there is this is DS class. Here I'm going to find how many unique characters are there. How many unique characters are there here? And for example, T is one unique character, H, I, and yes, there are four unique characters, and I and H Again, if you observe here, I and S both are repeated again, right? That's why I'm not going to consider this I and S. And D, I'm going to consider D, but S is already there, right? That's why I'm not going to consider that one. And then C, L, A only. These are the unique characters. And what is the count of that? What is the count of that? 0, 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters are there. And I'm going to print 8 here. Okay. For example, some S is equal to, I'm going to write, I'm going to read the string like this, just S is equal to input of, and then I'm going to code count, character count is equal to, and I'm going to write a count of, yes, I'm going to write it in a function. Always I'm going to working with functions only. Then after that, I'm going to print character count, unique character count that is going to be, okay. Then I'm going to write a function here. The function name is going to be count, and I'm going to pass a string here like this. And I'm going to work this functionality. Now I'm going to take always some dictionary. I'm going to take always some dictionary, and then I'm going to write for I in S. What I'm going to do, for example, the dictionary is going to be an empty one. First of all, I'm coming with T here, right? I'm going to maintain here T is equal to 1 here. T is equal to 1. Then H is coming, H is equal to 1 here. I is coming, I is equal to 1 here. Then S is coming, S is equal to 1 here. And again, I is coming. I'm not going to consider the value. Why? Because I is already in the list. I is already in the dictionary. That's why I'm not going to consider that I here. In this way, I'm going to write the logic. Here, I'm going to write if I not in dictionary. I is not in dictionary. If I is not in the dictionary, that means each and every character is not in the dictionary. Then I'm going to maintain DAC of I is equal to 1. That's it, nothing else. And finally, I'm going to return length of DAC. I'm going to explain you. First of all, I'm going to, this is the input, right? And I'm going to copy it. I'm going to execute. And this is the input, and the answer is going to be 9 here. Why it is 9? Why? Because there is a space is also there. That's why it is going to be print extra character, that is going to be 9. We are not going to consider the space here. For example, if I not equal to space, and I'm going to write like this. I'm not going to consider space here. Just simply I'm going to take, this is the input, and now it is going to be only 8 is the character here. What are the characters here? What are the characters in the list? Now, for example, I'm going to take instead of dictionary, I'm going to take here one string, that is going to be result string. I'm going to write if I is not in result, if I is not in the result, then I'm going to append result plus is equal to I here. Result plus is equal to I, and then I'm going to return the result. For example, if this is the input, if you observe here, this is the output. These are the unique characters what are present in the given string. Okay, what is the length of that? How many characters are there? Just simply I'm going to write return length of res. That's it. Return length of res. That is going to be 8 characters. You got my point? What I'm writing here? If the character is not in the list, if not in the string, I'm going to append it to the string. If it is already present in the string, I'm not writing here any else statement, right? I'm not writing any else statement. That's why here it is going to be containing only unique characters in a given string. Unique characters in a given string here. What is the length? Just simply I'm going to return length of res. That's it. Okay. If you want length here also, just simply I'm going to take some 0 here, and I'm going to write count plus is equal to 1. Instead of returning length of res, I'm going to return c here. That's it. Here, that is going to be 8. In this way also, we are going to find what is the unique characters length here. What is the unique characters length? Okay. For example, here I am going to return res. What are the characters? What are the characters of the unique values? That is going to be this one. Now I am going to display the unique characters in alphabetical manner. In alphabetical manner, how I am going to display it? We have to use some dictionary now. I'm going to use some dictionary, and before that I am going to write here a is equal to 0, or I'm going to write result like this, and I'm going to print it first of all. What is res? What is res? This is going to be cc. Okay, sorted cc dot sorted of, I think sorted of c. That's what it is, sorted of cc. Just observe here. If I am writing sorted of cc, if I am writing sorted of cc, all the characters in the string are going to be in a sorted, but it is a list. But I want string here. But I want string. Just simply I am going to write here some result is equal to sorted of yes. Sorted of res, for example, sorted of res. But here, if I'm going to execute it, if this is the input and the output is in a list format, right? But here, instead of list, I'm going to write here some res is equal to, I'm going to convert into the string here, right? Join of res. I'm going to execute it. Just observe here, now it is going to be in a string format, that is not a list. I'm going to convert a list into the string. I'm going to write like this. Is it clear, everyone? I can write in single line also. I can write, for example, dot join of. I'm going to write in single line. I can write like this also. For example, if I'm executing it, if this is the input and the answer is going to be like this. These are going to be in a sorted order. For example, if you want to get in a reverse order, that means sorted, but that is going to be descending order. I am going to write like this. So I'm going to execute it. If this is the input and the output is going to be in a descending order. Just observe here in single question, there are so many sub questions are there. First of all, what are the unique characters in that, and what is the length of the unique character string? And if there is a unique character, then you have to print in ascending order, or that is alphabetical order. If it is in the reverse order, and we are going to write in all the ways we are going to write. Is it clear? If you want to sort a string, just simply you have to write sorted of res. That is giving the result in a list. I'm going to convert that list into string. I'm going to write like this. This function dot. Sorry, that is a single quotes dot join off, like that. We are going to convert a list into a string here. Are you getting this question, everyone? The same question, if I want to write in C, it will be take so much time, right? I will try to implement in C also. If you want, definitely I will. Okay. But the concept is very huge. For example, S of 100, I'm going to take like this, and I'm going to take some. Okay, then I'm going to read the string percentage yes. Here, if it is the multi-word string, we have to read like this. Okay, you know that you are very good in C, but when you are reading more than one word, you have to write like this. Ampersand str. This is the way to read a string, multi-word string. That means this is a DS class. There is a space, right? You have to read like this. Then I'm going to call a function. Then I'm going to call a function printf percentage d. For example, the length lng th. For example, count rate. Sorry, count of str. Count of str. I'm passing like this, and it is going to be print something else. Okay. Now I'm going to implement this count method. I'm going to implement this count method, and that is going to be like this count of int star str. Okay, in this way we are going to write. Okay, now I'm going to find the count, right? That's why I'm going to take I is equal to s is equal to 0, some count is equal to 0, and I'm going to take one more that is going to be characters. What are the characters are there? For example, some result is equal to 100, and I'm going to take one more variable that is called I here. That is called I. How difficult it is, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to write a for loop. I'm going to trace each and every character here. If it is going to be in Python, we can write easily like this for I in S. If it is a C language, I'm going to write I is equal to 0, then str of I not equal to /0. That means for every character, for every string, the last character is going to be the /0. That's why we have to write like that. We don't know the length, right? We don't know the length. That's why we have to write str of I not equal to 0. And every character I'm going to find here. For example, the string is already containing this. For example, the result string is already containing THIS. Okay, and then the next character is going to be I, right? The next character is going to be I. I have to check again each and every character is I is in the list or not. Is I is in the list or not? Yes. I have to write a logic again, and here find find of find of ch find of str of I. I'm going to find str of I is present in the result or not. Is present in the result or not, and what is the size of the result? We have to write like that. If it is present, we are not going to do anything. If it is not in the result, that's why I'm going to write like that. Then I'm going to write str of C++ is equal to str of I. Not this is not str. This is going to be res. This is going to be res. Res of C++ is equal to str of I. In this way, we are going to find we have to implement this function also. This is not a predefined function. I have to develop that function. I am going to check this character is this character is present in this string or not, in the result string or not. If it is not present, then I have to put it. If it is already there, I'm not going to consider it. And finally, coming out of the list, and I'm going to print C here. What is the count, actual count here? Okay, now I am going to implement one more function that is going to be int find of, and the first one is going to be character, right? Character ch, comma. The next one is going to be a string here, star. Sorry. For example, some result, comma. The next one is going to be size of the result list. That's why I'm going to write like this. And again, I'm going to take I. How big it is? Just observe here. I is equal to 0, and I have to stop up to the size and I plus plus, and if the result of I is equal to ch, if it is in the, then I'm going to return 1 here, and finally I'm coming out and I'm going to return 0 here. The element is not in the list. In this way, I'm going to find it. For example, if I'm going to execute it, sorry, it is going to be str, right? It is going to be str. I'm going to execute it. Something is missing. What is that? Count of function incompatible pointer type. Here I'm passing str. What is happening here? Count of str. Int star. But the argument type is char star. sorry. Here I'm writing int star, right? No, that is going to be a character star. Okay, I'm going to execute it, and here I have to close this one, and then click on the close. Just click on the now. Now there is no errors and warnings here. Now I'm going to write this is DS class, for example. Just observe here again. It is showing that there are 9 characters. There are 9 unique characters are there. I want to. I'm not going to consider the space here. Just I'm going to find if I'm going to write here, that is enough, right? Then I'm going to write if str of I not equal to space, and then I have to find like this. And now, and this is DS class. The output is going to be 8 characters. 8 characters length is there. In this way, we are going to find the unique characters count using in C program. Are you getting? Are you getting or not, students? In C programming language. But when you are handling these type of problems, Python is the best option here. Python is the best option. Plain res colon minus 1. That is very simple thing. It is going to be, for example, a list is there. We can work with lists, tuples, strings, or anything. I am going to return the data like that. For example, the list is going to be like this. It is going to be, for example, if it is printing D, it is going to be printing in the normal order. But here there is negative index is there, right? Negative indexing is there. For example, if you are going to write colon minus 1, that means minus 1 means this value, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, and it is going to be printed in a reverse order automatically. Automatically, it is starting from the minus 1 and minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. It is, that's why it is going to be printing in a reverse order. It is going to be working on string also. It is going to be working in the same manner. Yes is this one, and yes colon minus 1 is in the reverse order automatically. Clear? Yes, this is the program. This is the program. For example, it will take only 10 lines, right? It will be take 10 to 15 lines only. But if you write the same program in C, it will take nearly 35 lines here. 35 lines. Are you getting that? You have to find here. Why? Because in Python, just I'm writing like this, right? I not in res. There is automatically there is an operator. It is not in the list. There is an operator. It is automatically working like that. But here to find is the character is not in the res. I have to implement my own functionality. I have to the same functionality I'm writing here. The same functionality I have to implement my own. But in Python, that is a operator is there, not in. Here I'm going to find that is the character is in the list or not. I have to write my own code. Clear? Yes, you know the C language syntax only, but you are not awareness about it. If you know the Python syntax, it is better to write the program very easily for the non-IT students. Learning of the syntax is very easy in Python. It will take only 1 hour, I think, not that much. Okay, better to write the non-IT students, especially non-IT students. Please learn Python. It will take just if you want to learn the syntax, it will take only 1 hour. Better don't go for C programming. You know the syntax, right? But you don't know what I'm writing here in the C, right? Here I'm writing char star. I'm going to write here int. Why I'm writing this? And again I'm going to declare these values. And again I'm going to write this one, right? That is more typical to write. For example, here just simply I'm going to return a character, right? Return the count only. If I want to return a string, what is the multiple characters here? That is more typical. For example, here instead of returning C, here I'm going to return res. I have to change here as char star. Just observe here it is going to be char star, and here also I'm going to write percentage yes. like this. Just observe again. I think there is a small mistake here. I think definitely. Just observe here. It is giving a small mistake here, and I'm going to write this is a DS class. It is not giving any value here. Just observe here. The logic is definitely correct, and we have to maintain it as a static here. And again, I'm going to check it. This is DS class, and it is going to be printing now. There are a lot of things you have to know for C language. To write a small problems also you have to know so many things. Here why I'm writing char star. Char star means it is going to be written character address here. Here when I'm going to return this value, this is the result. I have to maintain it as a static variable. Then only I can return it. If I'm not mentioning as a static, it is not going to be written. You getting, students? For example, if I want to modify it as a sorting order, that is very big task. That is very big task. Here there is a function in Python. There is a function already that is sorted off, right? That's why I used that one. Here I have to implement that sorted method also. Just simply I'm going to write here sorted off. Again sorted off. I'm going to pass it as a result. What is the length of that? Okay. Then again I'm going to copy that strcpy of. So many things I have to write. res comma, and what is the sorted thing? I'm going to copy it into the again result, and I'm going to print it. But now I have to implement this sorted method. Again, I have to implement this sorted method. The sorted method is going to be again char star, and this is going to be char star, and this is the length of the string. Again, I'm going to take I here. Before that, how many characters are there? The characters are going to be 26 characters only, and I'm going to maintain here as 0. All the alphabets I'm going to take the count is 0. That means I'm going to think that 0. The index are going to be like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Sorry, up to 25 only. 0 to 25. That means 26 characters are there, and all the values I'm going to put initially as 0. Okay. Now all the values are going to be 0, right? Now I'm going to write here and here. All are going to be zeros like this. Right? What is my logic here? Now, is there any character is there? I'm going to put, for example, A is coming. If A is coming, and I'm going to write what is A? A minus 97 is going to be 0. That means 0th index I have to modify. I have to deal with ASCII values. Now I am going to write a loop here for I is equal to 0, I less than C, and I plus plus. And then I'm going to write what is that? A of result of I minus 97 plus plus. If it is 0, 0 plus 1. Just observe here. Okay. And here the values are going to be T is 1, H is 1, and I is 1, S is 1. And I'm going to make here sorted string. For example, sorted string, I'm going to take like this sorted string. I'm going to take one string here, and for that I'm going to take maintain k value that is equal to 0 initially. Now I'm going to write for I is equal to 0, I less than 26. Definitely there is 26 characters only, right? And then I'm going to write I plus plus, and here I'm going to write some RES, sorry, not RES, SS of K plus plus is equal to so many things I have to write for the sorting, right? And then it is 0, I have to not bother about anything. If A of I not equal to 0, I have to write this one. Then I have to write what I have to write. It is 0 plus 97. A of I, sorry, I plus 97 I'm going to write. For example, if it is 0, then I'm going to modify I plus 97. That means it will be modified into the small letter. And one more thing, that is I'm going to return, right? Just simply I have to return it. That's why I have to mention it as a static. And then I'm going to return SS. I'm going to return SS. If I'm going to execute it, this is DS class. This is now going to be in a sorted order. You observe how long it is. Now it will take 50 lines of code. Just observe, for everything, Python has an operator, right? But here in C language, we have to implement the logic. Clear, everyone? What is the use of Python, especially for non-IT students? Below 6 lakh package, better to go for Python. No need to go for example, if you are preparing for competitive coding or anything, better to go for CPP or Java. And for the 5 lakh package, the questions are easy to moderate. Go for Python is the best option here. Clear? Explain the code for even and odd element pairs. Is it? I think question is going to be even and odd. Just a minute. Okay. Yes. Even odd element pairs. Is it in CodeMind? I think. Is it in CodeMind? In which level it is? 935 1 2 3 4. As per our resources, Kendall is only conducting about only the soft skills, that is going to be verbal ability test only. We are thinking like that. Why? Because in the last year they are working only on the soft skills and verbal ability test only. There is no. I think there is nothing in aptitude, reasoning or programming, I think. Even odd element pairs in ascending order. Okay, I will check it. Check it once. Just a minute. Don't know which question it is going to be. 2 minutes, I will explain it. 1 2 3. Even odd pairs, right? Even odd pairs. even odd pairs, I think. Even odd pairs. Okay. Which level it is? It is in level 18. Okay. 18. Even odd pairs. This is the question. You click on that. And even odd pairs. Okay. Here there are two lists here. There are two lists. This is the question, right? Even odd pairs. This is the question, right, student? Just confirm me. Even odd pairs. Find even odd pairs from the given array of elements of n. Generate pairs in an ascending order. The first pair even element index is less than the second pair even element. Okay. Display if any elements are failed to form even odd pair, form a pair with same type, and any excessive elements a pair with 0 here. Yes, okay. The question is I created the same. I created the question, but I forget what it is. Okay, find even odd pairs from the given array elements of length n. Generate pairs in ascending order, ascending index order. Okay. The first pair even element index is less than second pair even element. Okay, it is going to be 2, 1, even odd, right? That's why it is going to be printed 2, 1 and 4, 3 and 6, 5, and it is not pairing with any number, right? It is not pairing with any number. That's why it is going to be print 7, 0. Okay. And here, first of all, n is equal to int of input of input of, and I'm going to print it. Some data is equal to a list of map of int comma input of dot split of. I'm going to write like this. I'm going to read the total data here. Then I'm going to divide into even numbers and odd numbers. Even list and then odd list. I'm going to maintain like this. And for I in data, just simply I'm going to form the values like this. If I mod 2, that is going to be an odd number, then odd dot append of I. Else, if it is an even number, then even dot append of I. I'm going to modify the values like this. I'm dividing the two into two lists here. First one is even list and the second one is odd list. Okay, I'm going to take one more result, that is going to be the result here. It is going to be the result. And then I'm going to write a while loop. I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0 here, and I'm going to write a while loop. I less than length of even and j less than length of odd. I'm going to write like this. I have to pair here. Then I'm going to write a result dot append of even of I and result dot append of odd of I. I'm going to add the values. And every time I'm going to increment I plus is equal to 1 and j plus is equal to 1. A small mistake, I have to write here j. Okay. And when coming out of that, it's a very big problem, right? And I'm going to write while I is less than length of even, if there is any elements are there, I have to add. I have to add the elements here. I have to add the elements. What I have to add? Result dot append of even of I. I'm going to add all the values and I have to increment I plus is equal to 1. The same way I'm going to write for j also. J is less than the length of odd. If there is any odd elements left, just simply I have to append length of odd of j, and then I have to increment j plus is equal to 1. And for example, if length of result is going to be an odd one, just simply I have to append result dot append of 0. That's it. And then I'm going to print star res. Think is it working or not? We don't know exactly. While I here it is. The line 13, while I less than length of even, it is missing here. While I, it is missing. It is giving error. The line 13 only. There is no error here. Error. Is there error here? Nothing is there, right? I'm going to copy it. Is it copying or not? Yes, it is copying, right? Just simply I have to check. I'm going to check here. Checking. Here it is. One more bracket. Okay, I have to forget the colon here. Forget the colon. I'm writing in Python and I'm using the brackets. That is the mistake. Shit. Writing in C, right? I'm using Python. I mixed these two languages. And append of even of I. Here it is. Did I write that word? Yes, if you observe here, now is it working or not? Yes, it is working. It's a big problem, no doubt about that. First of all, we have to think beyond the box. We have to add even values first and then odd values next. I have to maintain two different. I'm going to convert this list into two different lists here. Two different lists. I'm going to show you in a single page. If you want to note it down, just note it down. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is the best window, I think. Okay. This is the code. If you want to note it down, just note it down. Just simply I'm going to with this for loop, I'm going to differentiate even numbers into even list, odd numbers into odd list. Okay, getting your point, right? And using this one, the technique is going to be merge sort technique. I'm going to use here some merge sort technique that is going to be, and here I'm using, I'm writing the logic like this. I'm going to, for example, here I'm writing I less than length of even. For example, I will explain you. I'm explaining you this while loop, then you will understand more clearly. Okay, here it is going to be 1. Even numbers are going to be 2, 4, 6 like this, for example. And here the odd numbers are going to be only 2 values, for example. Okay, in the list there are only 2 odd numbers. Now it is pairing with 2, 3 and 4, 5, and remaining values are going to be like this. Remaining values are going to be like this. That's why here I'm going to pair up to this for loop. It is going to be pair like this. That is 2, 3, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. 4 and 5. These two values up to this one. I'm going to pair exactly. If the match is there, I'm going to match like this. And here there is no elements in the odd length. And here, but for the even, there are some other numbers are there. For example, sometimes the even list is bigger and sometimes odd list is bigger. Okay, for that I'm going to write here one more loop. If there is any values left in the even, I am going to add it to the result. If there is any values left in the odd, I have to add to the result. And finally, if the length is odd, that means it contains only odd values. I have to append one more value, that is going to be 0. And then finally, I'm going to print the result. Clear, everyone? Okay, great. Thank you, guys. Bye, everyone.